who was Inferno picked by? Sorry. Okay, let me edit that. Inferno by Dragons.
No, yeah, I understand. Just say this software that it seems like it's been aggravating. I've
Did we
had
did, did
issues
you
like
and
this with
me
Nexus and whatnot
Sm
previously.
Smokey, did you and me do Dragons last week? Was
Yes,
that
sir, we did.
okay?
That's why I was excited. That's why I was super excited to Welcome, welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am your friendly neighborhood bottom fragger, Smokey, and alongside me tonight is my good friend Hattie. Tonight we are celebrating the grand finals of the premier tier of play for this great season 15 that we're having. Good evening, Hattie. How are you doing this night?
Doing pretty good. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. How are you doing, man?
Doing wonderful, brother. Tonight we've got an underdog story of the ages, the Pact of Embers, with their team Dragons coming in as the sixth seed against, I think that's the second or third seed, Aviary, with their team Owls coming in. One thing to note as well for the Dragons, they have a stand-in, Duramax Danger 1986, for one of their players, Proto, who is currently on inactive reserve. And it looks like Owls for the night will have their regular five-man lineup.
Yeah, but Danger's been playing with them pretty regularly, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. He was their last game that
Yeah.
they won, so
Yeah, he
it's
did play
not.
with them the last game, and they did play very well, I might add. They won against Shogun 11-13 on Ancient and 2-13 on Vertigo, respectively. So they've probably got a good vibe for him with how they want him to play out with the matches with their picks. And speaking of picks, we do have the three maps for this best of three matchup. Dragons picked Inferno, the Owls picked Mirage, and Vertigo will be our decider if we do go to a third map. How are you feeling about these picks?
Uh, it actually favors Dragons. The Owls are number one, and the Dragons are number six, by the way, in the way of seeding right now.
Jeez.
Uh, so we have the top team versus the bottom team right now that can make playoffs. Matchup, I would say the maps probably favor Dragons. I mean, you get to pick Inferno, which they have a 75% win rate on out of 4 games. You play Mirage, which everybody knows, and then you play Vertigo, which your team has absolutely demolished Shogun on. So I would say you're feeling pretty hot if you're the Dragons.
Yeah, they have won one game of Vertigo on each of their respective playoff matchups, both against Ooze Crew and Shogun. They won 11-13 on their first matchups of the postseason, and then 2-13 against Shogun to bring themselves to the grand finals. And a couple of big names to look out for tonight. There is AM with an overall rating of 1.24. What an absolute monster. And another big statistic that I found in his profile. I know Analytical is sometimes kind of wonky, but if we're to believe Analytical, his overall CT rating 1.44. T rating 1.23. This man is a menace on the server. I am ecstatic to see what he can put up against this underdog team. And it looks like we are going live into the pistol round. Owls on CT, Dragons on the T side.
Correct. It's going to be a wait as the Owls are about to push into a stack on T ramp and lose all three of their players.
Oh no. Yeah, it's a quick 1, 2, 3. Mowing them down like a bunch of bowling pins, and they've already got B-side to their name.
It's going to be a post plant for the Dragons. 4v2, sorry. Make that a 4v1, being it's able to find one, but it's a tall order. He's got 3 more.
Yeah, he's gonna go for this peek, and it's not gonna go in his favor. And Rengar takes him out with a nice quick headshot, and that leaves us with Dragons already making the first strike.
Yeah, it's what you want. You wanna be able to win the pistol round, and they do it in pretty convincing fashion as well. It's gonna be 3 AKs out here on the second round already, which is bold but slightly risky. We'll see how it pans out, but you know this should be a sealed deal here.
Interesting for three AKs on round 2 already. A little bit of aggressive of a buy, but I mean they can make it work, especially with just like the CTs buying pistols. Bingus looks like Pookie getting some looks like maybe a P250 and a P2000 respectively with Barack, Am, and Yogan just rocking their USPSs. Warren G over here with a nice quick peek, not finding anything to his liking. He sees one. The other two just waiting patiently to see if they can get the double
heavy A
swing on
stack.
him. Heavy A stack. Oh no, they get one, not quite two. Warren G with the trade. Warren G gets the double. Rengar taking down Bingus, and Yogan goes ahead and gets Duramax Danger. So it's going to be a 3v2. Pookie and Yogan on Bango, Warren, and Rengar, and looks like they have, once again, B-side to their name.
Bango's completely opened up the B site while all that was going down. It's going to be another free plant here on the B site, and a retake through Banana for both the CTs. Lapuki and Yogun are going to be the sole survivors of that massacre on A site, and it looks like they're just going to kind of sit here and wait for anybody to dare to push through. It's a second round for Dragons. Yeah, it's one you need. Warren G going to take out yet another one, adding 3 to his name.
Yeah, just a little bit of extra cash to pad their pockets, just in case something goes awry on the third round. But once again, a nice, strong start towards this finals against the Owls. Looking very strong, looking very competent. They did lose 2 against the Pistols, but no worse for wear. Dragons take 2 up against the Owls, 2-0. And they're looking strong. Kept all their AKs. Gonna have plenty of money to buy in. It'll be interesting to see what the CTs come out with. So they've got 1 M4A4, 2 MP9s, and a couple M4A1Ss.
Yeah, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a third round that you really want to have if you're Dragons here. There we go. That's our audio.
Super duper.
Let's give a round of applause for Dancing Cactus over here. Our observers just goated.
The
Smoke gonna be blown open, but Bango's not finding anything here.
Yeah, not seeing anything, but that's not a big deal. Nice molly over by Car to ward off any peekers. Oh, gonna keep peeking anyway. Almost gets him, not quite. Oh, and Barack Obama taking some bad chip damage. Gets away with his life, but he's clipped. He's down, but he's not out. And interesting to note, they also only have 1 kit.
One kit, but all of them have head armor too, which is also really odd.
Yeah.
I think all of them have head armor.
Yeah, they do. They do all have head armor. A little
Yeah.
bit of spam through the spoke from Solstice. Not getting any tags, but still a little bit of information gained. And the CTs, Pookie and Bango, are going to go ahead and poke through Abs. They might get Rengar. Oh, no. And Bingus gets the double. Warren G gets a trade. Pookie go ahead and gets warning. And Barack Obama with the 5-7 on Solstice.
Tall order for Ragnar.
This
no.
round, he's
got one. And it's all 3 CTs stacked up in mid. Where's the bomb? Does he have the bomb or no?
He doesn't.
Oh, another one. This is actually doable. He's so low though. It's 7 HP.
He's gonna
Pookie has 100.
He's going to have to isolate these and get the 1 taps.
Nope. Not gonna happen.
Barack comes up from Mexico, takes him down, and that's a nice, solid response from Owls. Not letting this get out of hand. A solid response, and they grab a couple AKs for good measure.
Yeah, you need that round. The Owls need that round so bad. If you let it start snowballing, it can get really ugly, especially with the CT economy and how it works. But, you know, you bring it back. 2-1 is doable, and insta mid smoke's going to come out from Barack Obama. And it's going to be 2 towards B, 3 towards A as per normal. Heavy mid aggression going to come out here, though. Not going to give the T's much to work with.
Yeah, and that extra util warding them off from any potential banana rushes. Not that they were rushing anyway, but good util nonetheless.
Notably, the T's have managed to actually take 0 damage from all that util that was thrown, and they still all sit on full health. They only have clocks, though. It's the only downside here.
Yeah, nice slow play. Not overly aggressive, not tipping their hand. Let the CTs waste their util that way. You know, you're not expecting to necessarily win this round. And, you know, might as well make them buy it in a little bit for the next. Flash goes out. All up to Rengar and Duramax Danger. Rengar's down and out for the count. It's up to Duramax.
He's actually got himself a kill.
Yeah, he took down Pookie. He's got the M4, so if nothing else, he can maybe get.
Oh no, he's
Okay.
going for this. He's dropping the M4 and he's going for it. He's just gonna full send it, see how many AKs he can get out of the hands of the CTs. And somehow they haven't heard that being dropped.
Maybe they did, because he did inch forward towards mid, and he's going all the way around towards the other entrance of apps. So he must have heard him. Well, we can hear him now, stomping around. Yogan brings him down and out for the count, and it's a 2-2 even scoreline between Owls and Dragons.
Yeah, the MP9s were eating well over there on Banana. It's probably, you know, $1,200 a piece for the 2 Banana players. It's going to allow them to actually they're just going to bonus this and opt for more money, keep the MP9s here. It's going to be 5 AKs with light utility for the T side here, but it's still something to work with. And it's pretty much money all in the pockets of the CTs, with Pookie's the only one who couldn't upgrade if he wanted to.
Yeah, probably not all the util they want for an aggressive post plant. Warren G taking some massive damage. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm gonna hard peek him. No, they almost missed the hard peek, but they grab Warren's AK. Smokestamp coming through Solstice, not coming out to his favor. Grenades miss him, thankfully, only taking a couple hit points off. They're gonna bide their time. A re-smoke for Banana, and they'll just go ahead and fall back and see what the play continues on. Jeremax, Rengar, and Bingus all set up on a little apartments push. Oh, Rengar with that audio cue, his toes get singed, and Yogan's probably going to go ahead and call his teammate, hey, there's at least one apps.
Yeah, Danger's looking for a way to peek out Boiler here, and the smoke is just going to bloom. It looks like a little bit too much for him to really work anything with it. Pookie is watching this like a hawk, or an owl, I guess I should say, but
Solstice with a nice wall bang on Barack Obama, and they just might try to go for this B side again.
Absolutely, they know they only play 2B, so they're going to speed it up, try and take control of car here, and then set something up. CT smoke comes out.
With what little they have left, nice little smoke execute. Can't quite get one. Bango's chipped, but Solstice gets a flash kill. Nice headshot. They'll get the plant down. You got one in church.
On the church, but he's going to wait for his team. They have an arch player that's actually going to fall. Bingus is going to find danger.
So, Bingo, not quite what he wanted. They're going to push hard. Pookie goes down.
Bingus is going to send this.
Oh my goodness. They got Rengar down, but he's not out, and it's all up to Yogan. He gets one. Can he get the triple? Oof. He gets a double, and Rengar's there for the quick switch trade. Dragons up 3-2. That was a nice all around by both sides. Almost had the retake.
Yeah, it gets a little bit dicey there, but Ragnar wasn't in any real danger there. It's just he lost his 2 companions there, 1v3. But it is a good round. Bango unfortunately gets taken down on arch side trying to go for a flank. They were completely aware of it. Warren doing his magic though. He's 7-3, has the team on his back right now. Doing God's work over here.
God's work indeed. Nice little quick molly towards car from Bango. Break the smoke. See if any operas are going to poke mid. Nobody poking mid. See if Pookie can make a little bit of magic with this. Holding a nice little off angle with that. So if they do decide to walk up, top and mid, he can go ahead and pick them off. Little smoke. Fall back.
Smoke himself off, yeah. Just fall back to Arch and play it more passive. He wants to find a kill on this. He has absolutely no money left in his bank account after the alt purchase.
Yeah, CTs are poking in through by a car. They're flashing out, getting a little bit of information. That way they'll be able to really verify they're coming through mid.
Pookie.
Yeah, Pookie's got the comps for the team. Makes it away. Getting away. Gonna go ahead and smoke off Winery. Pookie gets a nice kill. Can he get 2? Not quite. Warranty on Yogan. Solstice gets another one. Pookie gets 2. Not quite 3. Rengar go ahead and get Pookie. And it's all up to Am and Barack Obama.
Danger's gonna take him out. Am is the lone player. He's actually gonna get out of the smoke. He wants to accelerate this. Can't find any useful information by hopping the smoke. As he's gonna take a couple shots looking for anything. They're not going to give him anything. They're alone on site here. 1 pit, 1 tucked in the cubby. Am hoping for a peek. And he will not
Yeah.
find one. Yes, he will actually. He is going to find one, but no kill.
Duramax is chipped, but he's still doing okay.
Yeah, and they're playing the cross on us now. Danger has
Yeah.
to get out. He's going to wide swing and get the kill.
I'm surprised he, as late as he was there, not pushing, he didn't just fall back and try to get at least just an exit.
Yeah, I mean, he knew there was a guy pit. Util is being
Yeah.
thrown from pit. I would just hold the guy. I would just hold him swinging out. Like you want to hold. Am wants to hold Danger on the swing because he eventually has to if he doesn't want to die. But he swings a little wide. Am's just a little too committed. And it's another round on the board for the Dragons on their map pick, which is what you want. 4-2 looks rather good right now. You have the money. CTs definitely don't, as Barack Obama is going to take a whole 70 damage from a nice frag.
Duramax goes ahead and takes down the cookie with a nice smoke spam. Ooh, Bango finishes off Barack and gets a double on Am. And grenades for breakfast, lunch, and dinner on both sides. Ragnar with a nice backstab play, and it's all up to Binga. See if he can at least salvage something, anything out of this. 5-7 in a dream.
Hot take.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Duramax Danger with another nice little smoke bloom spam. Oh my goodness, what did that chicken ever do to you, young man? And it's going to be 5-2 in favor of Dragons.
Yeah, I mean, what do you really expect from that round, though? I mean, really and truly, it's 5 USPs versus AKs and MAC-10s, and Bango just accelerates with the MAC-10, gets 2 free kills, just chews up and already hurt Obama from the nade. It's a really easy round. Open up the B site, find the kills on A from the pushers, and seal it. 5-2. Missed Molly. Missed Flash.
Oh goodness, that's not looking good for your brother.
It's okay. We'll tilt Cactus not to show that next time. It's gonna be 3 towards Banana right now. There's 2 in apps though.
Oh, he checks the jiggle, but he gets him anyway. Bingos with a nice shot on Rengar, and Yogan with the trade on Duramax. That is a back-breaking round against these Ts.
2 huge kills. Bango's actually gonna find one to trade, but Warren's got to speed this up and work it.
And gets one, not quite two. Warren G down to 6 hit points, and it's all up to Solstice really to carry this. It's a 3-on-2 with the post plant.
1 nade, and this is all over for Warren. Or
Not
you know
even.
that.
Nice little smoke spam when he tries to cross over, not to his favor.
Solstice has to go huge. Not gonna happen.
No. An unfortunate turn of events brings this to a 2-score game. Owls 3, Dragons 5.
The apps play just shut it down. I mean, it was on a completely different site, but it removed all threat.
As soon as you remove that immediate pressure from apps, you can immediately call for the swing out over onto the B site. Especially whenever whenever it's all up to Am, he can call for the rush.
Yeah, it was rough for sure. You get those 2 kills on apps, you clear it out. You're like, well, there's nobody else here. I would assume B. You have the quick rotator from A already going over there, and you're able to get the kill.
Ops on both sides. Warren G takes some nade damage, nothing worse for wear.
Bango's nestled himself in the little cubby as per usual.
Yeah, nice little solid hold. Duramax with a nice little sweaty smoke. I don't play Inferno often, but whenever I do, oh no, and Solstice goes ahead and takes down Am, and he's out for the count with the off. Warren G opens up the B side with Barack.
Another missed smoke.
Goodness gracious.
It's a double smoke onto CT. They've actually wasted 2 on here.
Yeah, it's rough. They can't re-smoke for the post plant. I mean, it's what, 5-on-2? So yeah. I mean, at this point, oof, Yogan hurt. He takes down Rengar to defend himself, but still.
They're just gonna
out of the woods yet.
this.
No, yeah. They're just gonna save the rifles. I don't blame them one bit. Yogan wants to save his armor. They both got kits. Yeah, they got an op, armor, and kits. No need to try to be sweaty with this and try to do some extra damage.
Danger's gonna look for these kills, though. He's actually already made his way to apps. If Yogan isn't tucked really nicely here, he's gonna get found, but it's gonna be contact. It looks like on Boiler. Yep, Bingus is gonna find it.
It's a nice defensive anti-hunt play. A little bit of extra cash for their pockets despite the L for the round. And it's 6-3 in favor of Dragons.
It's going to be a total of 4 rifles, 1 SMG for the CT side, and no money, basically.
No money. They still do get an op, though.
If
So could lose
Dragons,
the op.
yeah, if Dragons can win this round, it's going to be probably smooth sailing for the next one at least. You've got, you know, less than $5,000 between all these people right now. So unless that MP9 eats good on AM, it's not going to be a whole lot of money if they don't win.
Yeah. They're going to be saving for that last round of the half and try to make something out of nothing. Duramax Danger gets a little chip on Bingus. I don't know if he heard the damage hit or not.
He's going to hear that molly.
Yeah, regardless or not, the molly comes through. They're going to smoke off mid, and they're just going to sit and wait. Duramax Danger might peek this if he really wants to.
He's not going to find anything. They've backed up so
Yeah.
far on both sides, too. Full banana control has actually been given to the Dragons as well, as they've cemented themselves deep into enemy territory right now.
It's very interesting. As soon as they finish these aggressive util strats, they just fall back and just essentially hand over map control. Oh, no, Solstice on Pookie. Op versus Op. Misses the second shot on
Solstice,
top.
what are you doing?
Brother! One gets a trade on Am, and Yogan go ahead and get Rengar. There's still 2 more, and it's a 3v3. They're going to go for the quick rotate, and this round was theirs to lose for the Dragons, and they've just, in the span of 2 seconds, with the op push.
Timing, the smoke.
Oh, no.
Oh, it doesn't work out in favor of Obama, and it's going to be an acceleration onto the B side. It's actually somehow worked out after the op tries to push CT.
What is going on with this round?
Yeah.
They had it in the bag, and then he just pushes by himself, not even waiting for even one of them to at least come through CT and watch the wraparound.
Yeah, it's gotten so disjointed, and Bingus knows he has to win this round. Yogan on his side right now. He's going to clear pit. Not going to find anything. Both
Nice
go
crossfire.
down. This is what I was saying. You can't win this round. You have about 1 person who can buy, and the rest are going to have to be on MP9s or less. Tactical timeout going to come out from the Owls. Probably smart.
Yeah, I was going to be surprised if they didn't take attack at this point. You know, you're playing for the half at this point. I would dare I say almost safe for next round.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they're going to put Bingus on a hero rifle here to keep them kind of in it, I would assume. But the rest are going to have
27. Yogan is 27. So, I mean, they're not going to be completely broke after this round if they do lose, but they're fighting an uphill battle. It's a
strange buy, though, because Pookie's also down below $2,000 on 1,400 with a 5.7 in armor.
And Brock and Am are now down past 2K.
Yeah, so it's
this
maybe
is
they're
a
just
really
gonna go for a double save. I guess I have no idea though, because there's only 2 rounds left.
another misfrag.
Warren worried about a mid push, as they're gonna have 3 people on B. Pookie's gonna take just a lick of damage from that fire, as Yogan's cemented himself
Duramax
deep
with the
in
dink
the
and
apps with a
Yogan
nice eagle tap.
the one dig, baby. You love to see it. Absolutely disgusting.
And this is probably why they bought armor, I would assume, is so that they can pick up these AKs and get away with it. Bango's going to have to force himself onto B site to find any lost space.
They've already almost made their money's worth. They've got an AK. They've got an M4. They've already got chip damage on Solstice. He does get traded for Barack Obama. And Am is now getting away.
Am
He
goes huge.
That double flash.
Oof.
Oh no. Warren G got the sight on block. Yogan with a smoke spam, not hitting anything. But they're still falling back. They don't have... Warren G grabs a bomb. They're going to do the quick wrap all the way down to A site.
They're going to absolutely run for this. And they've actually done it right. What Bingus has decided to go back and delay. Yeah. He was rotating over there initially and just decided to go back to B. And the A site's going to be open. Yeah.
Oh no, they heard the jump, so he might be able to poke this real quick.
No,
Durmax is
they're
super lit
they're not that ready for him. Danger was, and
with a
it's turned
quick
into a
double.
2v1. Yeah.
Yeah, that double swing was what made it. If not, they're both down and out for the count for that and they get the defuse. Durmax just chilling in the smoke. Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
deleted.
Yogan with a face full of 762 by 39. Durmax Danger shooting the
Bodies
dirt.
are
Just
client side. Bodies are client side.
bodies are client side.
And it's last round. Oh, okay, that's why they had the buy for next round because they were on max loss
Yeah.
bonus. That makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so it's gonna
They've
be
got
full buy for the last one.
yeah, they've got the util now for any fanciness that they want to whip out. But, you know, this has been a very convincing half by the Dragons. I thought it'd be at least a little bit closer. I thought it'd be certainly a
At the beginning,
yeah,
and then it kind of just pulled away here. Dragons are gonna go for a heavy mid take here
a nice solid
through
quick
Arch.
push. A lot more press previously.
They're
But Pookie
gonna
gets
get
one, that's
mowed down.
two. Warren takes down a team kill by Warren. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, gonna get mowed down. Warren's gonna help on the wrong side of things,
What an
and it's
embarrassing end to
Ragnar.
the first half.
Yeah, it's Ragnar in danger to make a 2v5 work. Sorry.
They've got plenty of time. They've got plenty of util. They can make something out of this, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah, A site's completely locked down, and they're playing complete retake on B because they have bomb down in arches.
Yeah, they're going to have to at least try to isolate these teammates somewhat. Not
You
really going to
can't.
happen.
You
Yeah, you
can't. There's
can't.
crossfires everywhere.
At this point, just some sweaty peeks and some one taps. He sees Yogan. Yogan smartly falls off back just a little bit. Okay. Nice quick shot on Rengar. And it's off to Jurimax. And he goes down.
Not this round. Warren, unfortunately, helps the Owls out. So he's got kills on both sides before the side swap even happens. But it's not that big of a deal, really. If you're the Dragons, you don't really care too
Yeah.
much.
I mean, the round collapsed at the end, but you're still up 8-4. A very strong first half for the Dragons on this map. And I'm excited to see what they can pull off on the CT side.
It is really good. It's probably the best case scenario to lose that round rather than any others because it's not gonna let a spiral really happen money wise. It's not gonna let them get an off.
There's no accumulating loss bonus or anything like that. If you lose, you lose. Whatever. You're still up by 4. You can
Yeah.
you're swapping over at the end of the half. Just take a quick breath and just recollect yourself and just get ready for the next one.
Yep.
It's gonna be a. Let's see.
It's gonna be all alt mid pretty much.
Yeah.
They're gonna work
Alt mid.
and it's
One
gonna
over
be
my
heavy
apps.
arch.
Oh my goodness. Am running through with his wife, just spamming. Rengar gets. Bingus goes down. Rengar gets 1. Solstice is lit.
Damn, can't find any
Oh my
kills.
goodness. Warren G, and it's just a shooting gallery over here. The only one down right now is Solstice, and it's all up to Barack Obama and Pookie. They can make they make something out of nothing. That's for damn sure. And they can even get the bomb down.
Yeah, it turns on its head pretty quick. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a nice shot.
And this is a very interesting retake. Barack Obama hearing them all the way by app, so he can go ahead and
Yeah,
get
he's
the
so aware of this.
Oh, and a nice headshot, the one tap.
He's got 3. He can go for the ace here. He's got to get another one, probably. Pookie alone here is going to find his, and it's a 2-on-1. It's turned on its head. It's now in the favor of the T's. There's probably no kid on this, and Barack Obama's going to get a 4th to actually make this round work in the way of the Owls. It was looking so bleak there at the beginning of that round.
Switch. A little bait and switch, and the ring around the rosies turns it onto the Owls' favor. They bring it up 8-5. And now we've got a nice pocket full of util. SMGs across the board with the exception of 1 Galil for Pookie. And the CTs are just pistoling out with the exception of just a Deagle on Warren G.
It's crazy. I mean, you win this round as the Owls, and now you're 8-6. It's going to be a 5-man stack on the B site, the Australis stack. But it looks like it's going to be ended by sniffing out the A site from the Owls, and a 6th round highly likely here, as a 5-man retake is going to have to come in once this bomb gets planted.
Yeah, that's if they even choose to retake. I mean, they didn't have. They
There's
don't
no
have any
reason
armor.
not to.
Yeah, they don't have any
They
armor or
only bought
anything.
a
Just a
deagle.
deagle. Yeah, might as well. As soon as bomb goes down, boom, boom,
Mingus going to
boom.
get aggressive here on the Speedway as the unit starts to move out. 4 down Banana.
Bango chilling like a villain on the site while the rest go ahead and go through mid. Nice little rush. Warren G going all the way around through alt mid. Sauce and Ring are taking some damage, but they're still up and rocking.
It's 3 MAC-10s down here on mid. Bingus is looking for these eco frags. He wants them so bad. He's going to push.
Solstice might get this if he's not. If he's careful. Oh no, and their Molly kill. Solstice gets sniffed out.
Bango actually gets a kill.
Brock takes down Warren. And Bango goes down after time. And that still leaves 4 Ts up and at it. So overall, a very successful round.
But what do you really expect? I mean, 5-man retake, only USPs, MAC-10s, eco frags coming through. A lot of money.
Just all I can ask is just don't throw it. Now we should be seeing a little bit of a smarter buy. M4s across the board. Probably not as much util as they necessarily want, but util nonetheless. Still 3 MAC-10s, a Galil and an AK for the Owls. Not going out of their way to buy anything too special. Bango takes some chip damage on the grenades. Warren G also hit. Smoke scams coming through. Yeah, Warren G. He's re-smoking it.
Yeah, and this is a round that the Dragons, if you're the Dragons, you do not want to lose at all. Like if you lose this, it gets bad.
If you lose this, it's going to be 8-8.
You basically, yes. Traded util here on Boiler. Bingus is looking for any rotates. He's going to look for any peaks here to punish with the MAC-10 at close range, but it's going to be nobody. Ragnar and Solstice are doubled up on porch. And Danger's just here on the balcony.
Waiting for the walkthrough. Not going to come to him. CV drops off. Looks like Yogan's going to go ahead and continue pushing all the way to maybe porch if you can get a quick look.
There's 3 people banana here, though. 4, actually, now.
Yeah, let's say they're going to go on B. Solstice taking to him. Oh, my. And an absolutely disgusting trade by Bango, Am, and Barack.
Am's at 9 HP.
He's lit. And it's going to be a 4v3. Am is looking worse for wear.
Yep.
Taking the fight to them.
Gonna take him down.
Yep. Bingus gets a trade on Warren, and it's going to be a 3-on-2 now. Yeah, they've got all the info they need. They're just going to start flooding this site. Bingus takes a couple hits. Oh, no.
Bingus is about to be punished for this.
His little feetsies are burning. Not expecting.
He's only going to go...
Oh, no, and the double! That's a triple on the round overall for Bingus to save this round and pull it out of their ass. Oh my goodness gracious, what is going on? That was the Dragons for the taking.
That is crazy. Pookie only gets 1. I thought he had to go huge there, but Bingus is actually going to take both players with him. And it's 8-7 for the Owls. It's going to be another pistol buy for the Dragons. It's expected 8-8.
Solstice with armor and a helmet, interesting enough, with a 5.7 for Deeks, and Duramax with a 5.7 as well.
Well, these Deeks have to go as huge as they did for the Owls that one round. Ragnar's so ready for this. He's not gonna get it.
Duramax with the trade. He's lit, but he's still okay. Oh no, Bingus is hit. 5 HP in a dream.
Yeah.
If Warren G Bang and Solstice, if they can do a quick rotate, they can at least cause a little bit of damage.
It's the exact same as the pistol round, though. I mean, you have 3 people working down mid. 5.7s have to chew these T's up if they expect any value out of this round.
They can find a rifle just discarded somewhere that might be able to help out a little bit. I don't remember if one was dropped in apps.
It's a MAC-10.
Yeah, MAC-10 has some util. He skips over it. Gonna go ahead and peek out through porch. Oh my goodness, he hears them jump. Bango falling back.
Oh!
And with the double lead, Solstice and Bango. Warren G.
Actually gonna get 2.
Gets an AK as well.
Oh,
Not
no!
quite. Pookie goes ahead and gets revenge for his teammates, and it's 8-all. Dragons and Owls clawing back.
Warren is hot and heavy for that last kill on Pookie. He wants it so bad. The bomb is close to gone, but I think you could have gotten out there through T-Apps if you really wanted to. Opts to go
Yeah.
for the kill, doesn't go his way. No AKs are going to be on the CT side here. Dragons have somehow lost this a couple rounds here. The Owls have tied it 8-8. That's been every single round on the T side so far, right? For the Owls?
The Dragons have not won a single CT side.
Ow.
This might go towards their favor. They're eating util for
Am is
breakfast,
gonna
lunch, and
volley
dinner.
Himself.
Oh,
And volleys
goodness.
himself.
Come
Oh,
on,
it's
Am. You're better
Summit.
than this, brother.
Summit. It's
Oh,
too.
sorry.
I mean, those are the freest kills you basically could have asked for. Am did so much team damage there. It's not even funny.
Yeah, Pookie is looking rough. Bingus and Yogan gonna have to make something out of this. Gonna have to play smart here. If they can isolate the 1v1s, but it's not gonna look like that. Bingus might take his look out towards Porch, and if he does, he's probably gonna get a face full of lead. Actually, I might do a double swing together. Double swing
they're gonna
indeed.
get
Oh no,
they're
Pookie
just
gets
gonna
a
get-
double, and Solstice gets a double.
Yeah,
Pookie gets one on Ragnar.
it's just free eating. Those were the easiest kills probably of the CT's lives. Dragons
Yeah,
gifted
perfect
one.
lineup.
Gifted one after giving up what 4?
4 in a row, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
This
you got to
that
start
is a-
somewhere.
That is the CT round. Those are the kind of CT rounds that they need to continue having if they want to wrap this one in their favor, to be honest. That was a very solid defense on both sides. More util over on Banana, raining down like fire and brimstone. And with a peek, not getting anything, Bango is lit, and Am goes down and out for the count. Nice shot by Am. Or I should say Bango with a flash kill. Oh no, there goes Bingus.
Oh no, another one. Solstice gonna catch
With his
Obama
back
with his back.
turned. God. And now what do you
Dragons
do?
decided that was enough.
They said, time to activate, baby. And it's all up to Yogan and Pookie just walking through. Warren G, he's gonna get the util out. Nice info. They know they're there. Yogan gets Bango. But now what do you do? Flash out.
Gets
One
one.
with one. Oh no, he gets
None of the
stuck.
bullets.
He had to reload. Solstice there with the trade. And it's looking still in favor. Dragons 10-8 in the underdog's favor. But these rounds are getting a little expensive for the CTs.
Dragons finally decided to show up. Fuffy. Dragons picked Inferno. Mirage was picked by Owls, and then Vertigo's the decider for the map picks.
Okay,
if
so
anybody
Dragons
was
did pick this
wondering.
map.
Yes, Dragons picked this
Okay.
map.
Owls take another tack timeout. Smart
Yeah.
thing, smart thing. That's one thing I've noticed throughout the regular games season, that there weren't a lot of tactical timeouts being utilized by a lot of the teams, even on the premier level.
Yeah, I mean, well, Dragons have still yet to call one, even though they lost 4 in a row. But
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't call one at round 17. But it looks like they have been picking it up and running.
Yeah, they have. Dragons finally finds probably the easy round and round for their 9th, and then they pick up a pretty strong one for their 10th. But you wanna get this 3 in a row to really make it count here.
Yeah, this 19th round should be in their favor so long as they keep their noses clean. Maybe a Tech 9 rush towards mid. Looks like they're going to walk through it. Lots of util coming through. A nice crossfire.
Running Tech 9s.
Duramax gets a double, gets a triple. And it's off to Pookie. With a nice little
Eco farming.
1-2 eco farming. Yes, sir. He tried to hit him with the blicky. He tried to hit him with the 3-shot burst.
Danger decides that it's his time to shine, gets 4 of those eco frags. Adds some nice stats. He's now even. That's what you want to see.
Let's
All
see,
looks good.
There hasn't really been like a star play, or I should say star player on this team throughout this match, but each member has been making their own individual plays and holding their own. No one's fragging out super hard, but no one also is, necessarily dragging the team down and making these silly mistakes. Now, of course, both teams have made a couple of goofy misses with their util, but, we don't talk about that. Rangar and Bingus get traded respectively. Duramax Danger goes down as well, but with Barak getting a double. And that opens up this A-site.
A-site's been cracked open just a little bit here. But Obama's gonna get control. Oof, it's so close. Warren's gonna take damage.
He's looking pretty rough. Lucky he didn't get his head taken off. Pookie's flooding into the side as well. The rest of CT is gonna get ahead and get bombed down. And they're gonna have to get an ugly post-plant retake, and they just might fall off.
They're safe.
Yep. They've got rounds to play with. Not that big a deal. Just chuck your tail and run. Be smart about it. You've got all armor and head and helmets, along with, I should say, 2 kits, rivals, and you get to save the ops. So I mean, yeah, you might as well save. You've still got another like 2 rounds-ish to play. Not the worst thing in the world. Your economy's fine.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been so runaway-esque if they didn't have the op on there, but as soon as that op gets, like, as soon as they have the op in that situation as a 3v5, there's no reason to risk losing that, especially when your eco's kind of, teetering on being good/bad. But Regnar's going to have plenty of money for this. $8,000, Warren as well with 8,000 to his name. It's going to be a full buy and probably a full buy the next round regardless of what happens, but it's 11-9, 2 away for a map win for the Dragons. The Owls are trying to claw their way back in this. Strong T-side so far, but it's going to have to be a little bit stronger if they wish to keep this going.
Wait to see if Celsius can get another couple of good picks with the op. Hasn't necessarily been the most impactful with it, but he's made some good plays nonetheless. Duramax Danger holding a nice little hold on Boiler. Yogan going ahead and going to walk through to the other side of Apps. And Rengar at top. See if Bingus wants to do jump ups. Inching forward. T's taking their time. Letting the CTs utilize their util. Oh, he's going to hear him jump anyway.
Greg not ready to punish this. He's going to see the gun, get the kill, and he actually gets away.
Oh my goodness. I swear to God, I thought that was going to be a double. Duramax Danger gets Barak as well. So this round is falling apart for the T's. They're going to go ahead and rush it out.
I'm shocked that both Regnar and Danger have actually managed to get away from both the fights that they took. Ollie's going to force Regnar out.
Oh my goodness, Yogan almost had Rengar with his nade out. Gets him anyways. Duramax with the trade.
Ooh, a headshot.
Warren G gets shipped, and it's all up to Pookie with 14 HP and a dream.
He gets
one. Can he get 2 more?
He's going to get the plant down.
That's a little extra money for their pocket. This is doable. Yeah, this is doable. He's got to be extra careful, though. This double swing is going to be killer.
I don't know how I stayed alive for that long, to be honest with you.
Me neither. Dragons get the defuse. 9-12. Match point Dragons. And a very solid ending to what was a very chaotic round. My goodness.
Yeah, the ability for I think it was Regnar and Danger to get 2 kills respectively and manage to get out of both situations practically unscathed is mind-boggling almost. It's and also for who is it? Regnar and Pitt. He got mollied out and eventually killed, but he did manage to get a headshot to bring Yogun down to 5 HP, which let him get traded out later in the round. It's going to be the Owls fighting for the map here. 3 rounds in a row required in order to make this an overtime-worthy game.
Also tagged, but he's not down. Little spam through smoke. Ooh, I like this. I like this barrel stack that they've got.
This is going to get boosted again. Warren's going to be...
I was about to say, boost on boosts.
They've got 3 over here on the B site, which is actually a really good call. Bingus is gonna...
They're gonna re-smoke it.
Yeah, Bingus isn't gonna see anything. He's just gonna have that smoke in his face.
Okay, and they're rotating it back off site.
All right, let's see it. Smoke's gonna fade away eventually. They've pulled one over towards the A site.
Oh no, another smoke. You got 50 seconds in a dream.
Yeah, I guarantee you that Solstice has left another smoke for. Yep, they're gonna blow this up and they gotta go.
The crossfire is here.
Warren
G
gonna get one.
Get two, not quite. Nope. Barack Obama takes down Bango as well. Smoke it off and they'll go for the plant. And it's gonna be a 3-on-4 retake.
Do you go? I would go for this. I mean, you have
Might as well.
pretty good money.
Warren G can buy, and Bango's got over 8K.
They're not really in a position to do it. They had two on the A site, so it's just not worth using that much time to go. They're gonna end up saving here.
Yeah, nothing else. Maybe play for exits, but it looks like they're just gonna fall back and save what they've got. Not the worst in the world, but still a hard collapse on the site leads to Owls bringing it up to 10-12. Rengar takes down Bingus for the hunt.
Yep, it's gonna be so close. It's a little bit of damage taken just to scare Ragnar, but nothing's gonna turn of it. Dragon's still on match point, but the Owls inch ever closer to that 12-point mark.
Yeah, they just have enough money on the T side to have a full buy. Pookie with the op again. And no ops along the CT side. They just want to...
There's not really a reason right now, I don't think.
Yeah,
it costs more money than it's worth.
Yeah, just battle it out. Take what you got. Pookie with some massive
chaos on Banana.
Goodness.
Oh my god.
Raining frag grenades. Pookie somehow makes it out alive with 2 HP in a dream. And Am is looking 27. This is looking rough out there. And they said, no thanks, you can keep Banana. We'll make our way towards apartments. Little inquisitive smokes out towards the A side as they slowly push on through. A quick flash. Oof. Oh no.
Someone's got to go here. Huge here. There's so many low players right now.
Solstice has to unload on him. He gets one. Bomb doesn't go down. Yogan is lit, but he's not down.
All three of these players are tagged. It's going to be another save call.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, it's not. Sorry, they're regrouping Arch. I'm a
okay.
little slow to read the play. My bad.
That's all good.
All three of these players are
they're hurt.
50 HP or less. Yeah.
This is a very possible retake. It's not going to be pretty.
Might find a fight here on mid, depending on how far it extends.
Yeah, he's running. Yep. Oh no, Pookie takes him with the up.
Warren. Yep, he's going to save this. There's just not enough time.
Yeah, he's just going to take his kill and leave. That brings it to 12-11.
Yeah, I mean, how do you win that round? As the Owls, you eat probably 200 utility damage on Banana spread through your players. Pookie, lucky to have the op, because any other gun and he probably would have been dead. Just sits in mid the entire round.
Yeah, if Pookie misses that shot, then it could very well have been match point 13-10. But man, what the last round of regulation, and it could be anyone's game.
Yep.
Once again,
still no ops coming from the CT side.
Yeah, force across the board. Pookie keeps his op. Full utils across the board as well. 4 kits.
It's
gonna be a
it is the round. Full util, full guns, everything. It's an all-out brawl here, and it's for match point. Owls begging to keep this alive here. They're gonna have to do some crazy stunts here if they want to keep this alive. When 3 in a row, Dragon's hoping this doesn't end up going to an overtime.
Yeah, it would not be in their favor. See if Duramax gets caught out. The timing is impeccable. Banks takes down Ragnar as well as Solstice for a double.
Opened up. A
side is theirs to take. It's all up to Warren and Bango now. A 2v4 retake. This is gonna be ugly. And Barack's already right here.
Warren's.
Oh no, they're bumping into each other. It's a trade by Warren and Bingus. But nonetheless, it is a one-man army on Warren, and he's got to find it all. He's got to get a triple.
Nope. Tech9's gonna take him down. Pookie gets the kill, and it's 12-12. Owls winning consecutively 3 rounds in a row after winning 4 from the pistol round. Make their T side just as good as the Dragons.
My goodness. This has been quite the back and forth game.
And we get more. It's overtime. Yet again, I feel like I've casted so many overtimes this Premier Playoffs. Pretty sure Atrax can attest to that. Me and him got to cast, what was it, Impastas versus Headhunters Guild, where like every single game went to OT. That was
Golly. That
that was
sounds
fun. And we get
exciting, yeah.
more of it. But this time it's finals.
Who doesn't love a grand final OT?
I need a map 3 grand final OT.
I don't think I had a single game go OT in any of my casting, whether postseason or regular season, during my casting during this season.
Oh my god. Yoga.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and Solstice and Warren G taking them to the mattresses, and it's all up to Bingus on a 1v4. Oh my lord. The aggression works out to their favor, and they make the Owls pay. You can sit back and relax, Warren G. This first round is yours.
That is just, I mean, bullets raining down Banana. So much damage done, and he's actually going to manage to jiggle spot on Bingus as well. He's going to get info of him peeking back. 1-on-4 is rather unlikely here, but all the CTs are just going to post in their spots and just wait.
Just hold a nice sweaty angle and, just wait for them to come to you. No need to overextend yourself or start hunting. It's the beginning of OT. Don't want to get too cheeky with it.
It's funnily enough, it's kind of doable depending on what this pit player does. Bingus can find the kill and open up the A site, but it's not going to happen. It's not looking well. Maybe
if he gets Ragnar, he gets one.
Yep.
Jermax on site.
Oh yeah, he's not going to spot him.
Bada bing, bada boom. Jermax with the kill, and that brings the Dragons with the first round in OT. 13-12.
Yeah, I don't know if he's delaying for guns there. Yeah, he is. That's absolutely what he's doing.
Let him pick up the AKs.
Yeah. But you probably don't want to lose Ragnar there in pit. But on the other hand, Danger doesn't get spotted as the bomb's going down, so it is a free kill and a round win. So that is what you want, and it's a pretty clean round. I mean that Banana play was round winning early in the rounds. Not a lot of pressure there, which is good. But it's what you need. I mean, this is more rounds than you've won almost all of CT half on, and not an OT. So if you can get a second one here, it's really big.
Yeah, 14-12 lead would be absolutely huge for the Dragons.
Especially the way the T's have been going. I mean, so many T rounds.
A little bit of UTL 2 damage on Warren G and Bango. Still looking
Warren's
okay.
gonna find a nade kill as well on Banana. It's just not going their way on the Owls.
Poor Am. 9 and 20 on the game. ADR 55. I feel for him. Oh no, Rengar getting his toe singed.
Oh no, he's gonna eat that too.
He makes it out. Trades mollies. You and I got one for you too. Nice smoke against Yogan.
Oh, we saw him too.
It's perfect. Perfect timing.
They're gonna put pressure on the B site here, and the bomb actually is over towards this area. It seems there's a lot of noise going towards A, but yeah, Dragons are completely aware of this. They're gonna post one on Arch and then send another over to B site to help.
Yeah, bolster the site. Warren takes down Bingus. Rengar takes down Barack Obama. Yogan goes down to Yogan. Or Yogan goes down to Rengar, and it is all up to Pookie with an op and a dream.
Yeah, he's got to go for this. They're going to hunt him down so quick. There's not a lot he can do here.
And Pookie with a nice dink.
Yep. They're going to opt not to take the op. They have 5 AKs going into this next round. All 5 AKs. And yeah, don't buy armor. They're danger, but I don't know. His eco's good enough to get away with it, so I'd buy a head armor if I was him.
Yeah. The save, it's not broken, don't fix it. AKs across the board for the CTs. and 4 kits, so nothing to worry about on their side.
If they win this round, the Dragons, I'm pretty sure they've just matched their total for regulation and,
That's
and
actually
CT
crazy.
round wins.
Pulling themselves up by the bootstraps when it counts.
Missed nade.
Oh no,
He's
he
getting
nades himself! Bangus and Barack Obama down to Rengar for the
brutal.
double. Yogan on the swing, and he takes down Rengar for the trade. But my goodness, an ugly 3-on-3.
Ah,
Yogan from dead by Duramax's hands, and Bango's just waiting.
do a
Yeah, they are.
flash.
Yeah, they know they're on site, and it's oh
Actually,
my
though,
goodness, they get the Pookie and Am get the trades. So it's all up to Bango with an AK and a Dream. He's got full health and is super lit. But Pookie also does have a little bit of a post-plant util to fool around with. Oh
yep. So
no. He gets one, but Am gets the backstab kill, and it's 14-13 in favor of Dragons.
yeah, I really didn't think they were gonna win that round. The Owls. It was so rough. They lost 3 players, or sorry, 2 players so early in that round that went untraded until a little bit later. But they bring it back. 2 kills on the site, untraded, are really what wins them that game or that round.
Yeah.
Sorry,
The
it's gonna be
Dragons giving up the
14. Sorry, continue.
giving up the A site was just not what you want. You had such a strong start to the round, and it just all kind of crumbles apart. Then you've got a 1v2 on the retake, and it just doesn't go your way.
Yeah, well, honestly, you're not even that mad if you're the Dragons though, because the way the
Oh yeah, you're
T's have
still
been
up.
working, yeah. I mean, you only need 2 rounds here to close this out, and you definitely don't want this going any farther than first OT if I'm the Dragons,
Yeah.
because then it starts to get a little bit dicey, especially since you have 2 more maps to play.
Ops on both sides and rifles across the board with as much util as they want. So it should be a nice little interesting full buy round to play out. The usual util going towards, and Duramax Danger gets caught out over on the Apps jump up. He survives. Bango gets chipped down. And Rengar's holding the opposite side. If he can get... Oh no, Duramax, it's down and out for the count. Bingus makes it away with his own life.
Pookie's posted
Solstice
up.
goes down. Barack Obama with a nice flash kill. Wall banged. And now it is a 4-on-3.
Ragnar gonna get team flashed here and then work up through Boiler, and it's kind of weird. It's one of these rounds where it feels like the Dragons have the upper hand, and then miraculously managed to lose 2 or 3 players without doing much damage, and puts them at a disadvantage here.
Yeah, they're almost playing aggressively towards the beginning of the round, then just give up so much map control. And now they're just kind of fighting tooth and nail just to get to a site.
Ham's about to take some molly damage unless he gets out from behind new box, it looks like.
Yeah, both of them.
Oh, they're gonna opt not to throw anything and just contact this. Oh, Warren's gonna get deleted.
Bango gets a trade on Am, and it's all down to Pookie. He goes down. They've got the site they can plant, and it's a nice 2v2. What? Man, this round is evolving into something else. They're both going to come through CT.
Bango's just this nade through the smoke might actually be bad.
It is Bangus's half
Bango's
health.
opting for AK here. Oh, he's just gonna cycle them. Never mind. This
Okay.
is smart. He's gonna hold the angle that he can until they get too close. Ooh, quick
Ooh.
shot and cycle to the AK as well. It's gonna be a round for the Dragons, and it's gonna put them on a match point yet again. Only 1 round needed here for the Dragons.
If they can get this, it'll be wonderful. They won the last 2 in a row. Make it 3. You know what they say, the third time's a charm.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to be losing even more match point rounds if you're the Dragons. You've already given up 3 in a row in regulation, so
Yeah, especially in a best of 3, because at one point you just say, "Hey, man, I'm freaking tired, dude."
Bango's
Aggressive
gonna
play
trade
by
some shots.
Yeah, a little bit of aggressive play by Alice towards Banana, not peeking out fully, but they do get some shots off.
Oh, it's gonna come out. It's not gonna clear open, but Warren
Warren
is.
G with a nice peek. Now they're going to be quickly rotating over towards the B site.
I still
Looks
have
like-
2 over here though. The Owls
Yeah.
do. This is good. I like the delay here. It's gonna let It's gonna let the CTs kinda spread out a little bit and maybe,
Get him a
take
little
one
antsy.
off. Yeah,
Yeah.
take one off B eventually, but they know Warren definitely knows that there's 2 here, yeah, but eventually
He's gonna hear them fall. He's gonna
Pookie's
hear that one fall off. He's gonna say, "Hey, we're falling back over to A site. Be careful." Yeah, and they're gonna make their way back towards bottom of mid, and then slowly push towards banana. You still got Rengar over Naps, just as a nice little lurk, just in case they decide to be cheeky with it. Oh no, caught with his util out.
That's how it's not that bad, though, it's actually gonna keep Pookie here for probably a little bit longer than it needs to. The smokes are gonna come out, which allows them to only have 1 on site.
They've got at
They're
least
gonna
one
f
coming through.
Mhm. Damage done.
Oh
Pookie through the
no,
smoke.
it's perfect smoke.
This bomb plant position is actually really good. They're gonna have this one tucked
It's a
away in banana.
4v4 late round retake
I don't know how
for
this
the
many people
match.
stayed alive, yeah. Warren is
He's gonna
gonna
get
find
one.
his kill. He's not gonna be able to find his second, but Solstice is gonna
Good
trade out
trade.
Yogun.
Good trade. It's all up to Am.
It's not gonna happen. Dragons are gonna take it.
Oh my goodness.
Eventual victory goes to the Dragons. Probably a little bit longer than you would have liked, but that's a CS:GO match right there. First to 16.
A nice classic CSGO scoreline. And it was hard fought tooth and nail, but now you get to go into map two, and it's what, Mirage? I
Mirage is
Mirage,
what
yeah.
I have been told is
No, yeah,
Mirage.
it is Mirage by Owl's pick, so it's gonna be interesting to see. A little bit more of a puggy map, but we'll see if they have any super secret squirrel strats that they can pull out and work with underneath their sleeves.
Yeah, and honestly, if I was the Dragons, I would actually be pretty hyped about this because Mirage is honestly and truly, until you get to the super duper high levels, a map that pretty much anybody can play anybody on as long as you're equal skill level, and it's not really gonna matter. It's such a puggy map. It's insane. The Dragons I could easily see them managing to squeak out like a 13-11 win on
Yeah.
Mirage.
The Owls are 3-0 on Mirage for the regular season. They won against Ooze Crew, Copy Pastas, and Marksman on a 13-4, 13-0, 13-6 scorelines respectively. So they've got some strong results there. It'll be interesting to see what they've got against this Dragon team.
Dragon's first ban is always Mirage. The only time they've not banned it first, they've banned it third, and they've never played it before
Oh
in a regular
goodness.
season match. Yep. It is their hard pick. I would not be surprised to see a rather lopsided game here, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Dragons put up a pretty decent fight.
Yeah, I could see them putting up a fight, especially with a map like Mirage. You can kind of sort of attempt to isolate the 1v1s and try to just, outpug them. But yeah, I mean, with the Owls' strong record, I could see them handing this over and forcing it to map 3 on Vertigo. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and when we are back, we'll be on map 2, Mirage Owls versus the Dragons for the CSC Premier League Premier Tier Grand Finals. We'll be back in just a moment.